Hey guys, welcome to another story video. So this is called a food chart. So this week we've been talking about how do we get our food. And in the last story, we read about how cows make milk for us and how they can also make butter and cheese and ice cream. So that is part of the dairy group. So in this video, it's going to talk about the different food groups and how we can use and think about the food chart here. So just like all the other stories that we've done this week, they are non-fiction stories, which means they have real pictures and they're giving real facts about food. Dairy is one food group. The other food groups are grains, fruits, vegetables, and protein. So in the last story, we read about how milk, cheese, and butter are all in the dairy group. A healthy diet must have food from every group. Do you eat food from every group? This chart can help you find out. So if you look at the chart here, it goes down with everything that's in that food group. So like I said, with dairy, there's milk and cheese and butter. There's also ice cream and chocolate milk is even part of the dairy group because it's milk. And then grains, bread, cereal, pasta, all of that good stuff. Those are considered grains. Fruits, we know about fruits, apples, bananas, oranges, pears, strawberries, cherries, all of that good stuff. Vegetables, lettuce, carrots, broccoli, asparagus, carrots, yeah, all kinds of good vegetables to eat that we should be eating a lot of. And protein, so that's like meat. So egg is considered protein. It's not a meat, but it comes from a chicken. And so eggs are a really, really great way to get some protein in your diet. Nuts are also an excellent way to get protein in your diet. And meat, like chicken or steak or turkey or pork, also very important to have in your diet. So what are two proteins? So two proteins, we can see them in the chart. We can use that chart to tell us what the proteins are. Eggs and nuts are both two types of proteins. Name one grain that you eat. Maybe you eat some of these grains. Maybe, I'm sure you eat bread and you eat cereal and maybe you eat pasta, but there's other kinds of grains that you probably eat, like rice is considered a grain. What dairy food do you eat most? So here's the dairy group right here: milk, cheese, and butter. So think about what dairy food you eat the most. Maybe you drink a lot of milk, or maybe you eat a lot of cheese. I know that cheese is probably the most of the dairy food that I eat. And then butter is also part of that dairy group. So what you can do, you can turn the sound off. You can try to read some of this on your own. You can talk about this with your families. Which foods on the chart come from animals and which foods come from plants? Take a look at the chart. Think about that. You can put something in the comments in Google Classroom answering those questions if you'd like. Thanks so much, guys.